What's up, Lori? What's up, Liz? Okay. All right, had to get everything going. Um, all right, cool. All right, what's Scott? What's up, y'all? I'm waiting for some more people to jump on. Anybody got any questions before we get started? While I'm waiting for people to jump on, I can answer some of y'all questions. What's up, Lori? How you doing this good afternoon? Hey, Dub. What's up, hey, Dub? What's up, Latonya? Let me see who else on here. All right, cool. We're gonna get started in like 2 minutes. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to get on here. Then we're going to who else on here? Reese, let me see who else on here. All right, cool. It's been a long time, guys. It's been a long time, and I'm telling you, I have been in the trenches. My man G Money G, I'm gonna call you as soon as we've done this live. I know it's been a while. Got your coffee. What's up, Arisa? Oh yeah, everybody jumping on now. That's what's up. All right, so let's we're going to be so pretty much all right. So what's going on, guys, is that I had to take had to go and take some things taken. I had to go and get some things taken care of. So it's been a long time. Hold on. Yeah, it's Facebook Live, Latonya, so it'll be recorded. That's cool. What's up, Gavin? How's it going, my man? All right, cool. All right, so oh man, it's gonna be an exciting week. All right, so listen, guys. Um, where do I start? Where do I start? I got a lot of information to talk about. All right, so let's start here. First thing, let me get you guys on point why I'm giving this live today. So I'm giving this live today to give you this is pretty much the team meeting. So if you got to jump off and you got to go do things, make sure that you come back and watch this live, because I'm going to be releasing a lot of information about our entire organization, about the entire business. I put it inside this group, which is the Team No Boss Lifestyle group. I put it inside this group because this is our main group, and I'm going to be explaining to you guys everything that's going on so that you have a full understanding of what we're doing and how we're moving forward, okay? What's going on, Jeffrey? What's up, Alicia? All right, if you have any questions, go ahead and throw the questions in the chat, because I can go ahead and I can answer all your questions, so there's no problem there, all right? Okay, so cool. So Team No Boss Lifestyle, right? When I created the team, the only reason I created the team is because I 2 years prior, right? And it may be give or take, but I walked away from my 9 to 5. I walked away from my in-house 9 to 5 a long time ago, but not being able to not having to be like in a job period, whether it's sales or whatever the case may be. I walked away from that position, right? And when I walked away from that position, my goal in creating this team was to give everybody to transfer that feeling to everybody that rocked out with. All right. What's up, Latoya? Hey, Miss Desiree. Right. And so that has been my focus, and that has been my goal, right? And I don't care if you work a 9 to 5, or if you don't have the money to do what you want to do. If you don't have the money to travel, if you don't have the money to, just live life on your terms. If you got to wake up and you got to check your bank account before you can make a move, then you're not living life on your terms. If you got to wake up and you got to go into a 9 to 5, or like pretty much somebody else has control over your money, then you're not living life on your own terms. Okay. My goal is not to let you guys join a business opportunity that I'm a part of so I can make commissions, and then you go out and try to make commissions by recruiting people and things like that. That is not what an entrepreneur is, right? That can be an entrepreneur, but that's like the start of things. And this conversation may get real deep. So I need y'all to understand, because I'm not playing like no games out here, right? So in order to live life on your terms, yes, that is a road that you can take, right? Some other people, products and services, and doing those things. We all do it. Great, do that. You're supposed to do that, because why? If you don't have to create it and still make money, that's a wonderful thing. You understand? But you still have to turn that into a business. You still have to turn that into a business, and the way that you do that is specific ways that you have to do that, right? What I've been teaching you guys over the last 3 years since we've been together is marketing. I've been teaching you the fundamentals of marketing, right? But I've never taught the business structure of things and how do you actually turn it into a business structure. That's why we deleted the old Team No Boss lifestyle, and we created this new team because this is going to teach you guys how to become business owners so that you can make as much money as you want to make. Make sense? Okay, but my goal, my priorities, everything has not changed. You understand what I'm saying? My goal is still the same. I want you to be able to live life on your own terms so that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And in order for me to do that, in order for me to know how, to do that, I have to show you some things that you probably won't learn on your own. You're not going to find it in a book. You're not going to find it in YouTube. And the reason why is because I know I've looked, right? I read so far this year about 28 marketing books, business books, right? Last year I read a total of 63 books altogether, and I couldn't find the answers in a book. You understand what I'm saying? I had to actually go join some masterminds and have it told to, right? And so what I'm going to act as if is like a role player here. I'm gonna be a what am I gonna call it? I'm gonna be a deliverer of information that's going to make you a lot of money, right? Who want to make a lot of money? You want to make a lot of money? Say "I" in the comments. Loving those palm trees. I'm loving these palm trees too, Miss Desiree. Right? And so that's the goal, right? When I initially started Team No Boss Lifestyle, I was, everything was fun. Everything was good. We was making money. We was all into the company MCA and everything. Everybody was doing their thing, right? But what happened is that we transferred into it. And when that transfer happened, that means that my income on the internet marketing side went from a lot of money to a little to nothing, pretty much. It just all went away. And the reason why that happened is because me and Greg decided that we don't want to be in that market no more. We want to be in the worldwide market so that we can help more people. We don't want our business attached to somebody else's product or service. Does that make sense? Right? When I did that, I ran into a brick wall. Like we ran smack face into a brick wall because I was doing it backwards. And I'm going to tell you guys what I was doing backwards. I'm going to be very, very transparent. I was doing it backwards, okay? So what me and Greg, we would do, we would be on the phone, and please excuse, if y'all can't hear me, guys, you got to please excuse me. It's like I'm in a spot where as though I'm just out here chilling. But we were, so just bear with me. So that's what's up. Gavin say aye. But Lori say aye. Desiree. Gavin say hell yeah. Jeffrey, that's what's up. Marisa. Okay, cool. And so me and Greg, we didn't want to do that. So we would sit on the phone and we say, okay, what are we going to come up with? And then we would call our other business partners like Amanda. And then we would have Tosh on the phone. Like we would all be putting our heads together. We would have Latoya on the phone. And we coming up with these ideas, right? And then we say, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go ahead and throw that to the marketplace. And that's how everybody formulate what they're going to do. They take an idea from their own mind. They turn it into a product or service, and then they go out there and try to sell it, right? Or they say, okay, that seems good to sell. So they join somebody that has a product or service like a network marketing company or an affiliate marketing company, right? And we try to turn that, we join it, and then we go out there and we try to sell it to others, right? And so it seems like the logical way to do things, but that's the backwards way of doing it, because when you do it like that, you are really playing the guessing game. Does that make sense? Because no one told you. Now, let me put it into perspective. So that's what we were doing. And when we were doing that and we putting our products out in the marketplace, there's a couple of things that's missing when you do that. Pay attention, guys. The first thing that was missing, right? First thing that was missing was, first off, in order to sell a product, you have to have a sales message. You have to have a script to sell a product, right? But if you don't, but if you're not touching the right pain points, or you're not touching the thing that's going to make the market move, like that's going to allow the market to say, oh, wow, that is touching the spot that's going to make me react. If you're guesstimating that, then and you're trying to say, well, I guess they'll like this, or I guess they'll like this feature, I guess they'll like that feature, right? Out in the cold world, no one moves because you're guessing. No one told you that. Right now in your warm market is a little bit different, because your warm market, they know your expertise, right? They know how good you are. They know how genuine you are. They know your mission. They know what you're doing. So your warm market kind of like, they're like your family. They kind of like move with you, right? They kind of move, like you guys kind of like move with me, right? I trust Larry enough to know that he's a genuine dude. He's not going to try to, get over. He's really trying to make us win out here. So we move together. But when you're in a new market, what is that? All right, cool. But when you're in a new market, it doesn't work like that. Now imagine this. Imagine if, right, you like, I need to get into business for myself. And someone said, hey, I've been trying to learn my ABCs for a long time, right? Or I've been trying to learn how to, fold towels into butterflies. I'm just making stuff up, right? And that's your skill set. Like you know how to fold towels into butterflies, right? And they're willing, and let's just say, for instance, every hotel in your immediate vicinity was looking for that type of service. You understand what I'm saying? And you went up to the hotel manager, or the manager located you, however it happens, and you say, you know what, I was really looking for somebody to actually fold towels into butterflies, but I can't seem to find nobody in the city that does that. If you do that, what would your next move be? What would you say to him? You say, well, use the yellow pages, or maybe you should check Facebook. Or no, you're gonna be like, that's what I do. I know how to do that. And you know what they're gonna say? What? You know how to do that? Man, can't you help me out? You know what you're gonna say? You're gonna say, oh yeah, I can help you out. And then you're gonna ask you, how much do you charge? You right there, the how much do you charge point. You already right there. You didn't have to. This is everything that I said in the beginning of this conversation. Everything that I said in the beginning of this conversation. You don't have to. You didn't have. I didn't have to think of a problem. I didn't have to come up with a solution. I didn't have to do any of those things because the problem already existed in the hotel market. Does that make sense? And so if I'm trying to make money as an entrepreneur, what we are doing wrong is that we are trying to make the products and then force it onto the marketplace. That is not how you get rich in this world, right? The way that you do it is that you go to the marketplace, and this is a specific formula, right? So when I say go to the marketplace, when somebody first told me that, the way that I'm thinking like, all right, so who am I going to locate on Facebook, or who am I going to go to on YouTube, or what am I going to search in for Google to find out what problems exist? That's how we think about it. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't have to do that because it's a specific formula that will allow you to automatically find the problems. Like they're already right there, okay? And I'm gonna give you guys a really great example that you can take with you, and you can do this right now. So pay attention, take some notes, okay? How many companies out there? Well, we all know there's three main markets, right? We know we got the health market, we got the wealth market, and we got the relationship market, right? So we got health, wealth, and relationship. We all know those three main markets. We know that. Let's pick the wealth market because that's where we rocking out at, right? And if you name a couple companies that's in the wealth market, which means you are selling the idea of becoming wealthy through someone's product or service. Make sense? So name three companies, two companies, one company that's in the wealth market. Just think about a whole bunch of companies, right? And then think about a whole lot of the products that they sell. I don't care if it's an affiliate marketing company. I don't care if it's ClickBank, if it's ClickFunnels. I don't care if it's if it's a network marketing company like Pruvit, if it's a network marketing company like ACN, right? If it's a travel company, if it's cosmetics, whatever the case may be, you name a company, right? Now think about it like this: let's act as if. Let's act as if I'm in makeup, okay? And I chose makeup because I know there's a couple people on the team that does makeup, or if I'm in travel, and we can do travel, we can do both of them. When I sell my product to this consumer, right, when they actually buy my product, what other problems am I giving them as well? Problems that they didn't have before they actually purchased your product, right? So let's say, for instance, if I give somebody ClickFunnels, right? We know ClickFunnels is your funnel making software. So if I give somebody ClickFunnels, right, what other problems didn't they have before they purchased ClickFunnels? They didn't have to worry about how in the world to use the software. They didn't have to worry about how to build a funnel. They didn't have to worry about how to connect Aweber and all these types of things. So they didn't have to do all these things. You understand what I'm saying? And so, wow. So ClickFunnels has a community of people that didn't have all these problems before they actually purchased the software. So if I'm a email marketing specialist, if I'm a headline writing specialist, if I can create funnels on the fly, who do you think I should sell my services and products to? Back to ClickFunnels representatives. You understand what I'm saying? And if ClickFunnels come up as an interest on Facebook, how easy would it be for me to locate those people? Do y'all get this? You understand what I'm saying? So to put it into perspective, to break it all the way down, let's say I was a Facebook expert, and let's say that these people purchased ClickFunnels from me, and let's say that they were great funnel builders, and let's say that they were great at creating their own products and services, great at email, great at everything, but they had a problem with Facebook, right? They didn't know how to actually put ads on Facebook, right? So now I can go talk to that specific market. I can say, hey, funnels, do you have a ready built funnel? Facebook market? Find out how blah, 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 blah with Facebook and blah, 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 blah time. You understand what I'm saying? And now guess what's going to happen? Because now it's looking funnels. I'm trying to fill my funnel up with traffic. Maybe and they can't, right? Thanks so far. Sound like an easy, right? Now there's a system and there's a formula. All right, I think we're back on. Let's take a look here. All right, we back on. Oh my goodness, guys! I gotta tell y'all this. I would be less of a team lead if I told y'all this. I mean, if I didn't tell y'all this, but this was just so serious. Y'all see how we came back on in the same feed? Now I literally closed it out and came in. All right, cool. So we back in. All right, there we go. But if it's not, we cool. All right, so let me know. I'm out here by the pool. So I'm out here. All right, cool. All right, so let's keep rocking and rolling. So the first backwards thing that we was doing was actually creating products and actually trying to locate the ones that we was doing, right? Right? Okay, and so now the second thing that we're going to be doing is we've been actually selling the wrong way, okay? We've been selling the wrong way as well, okay? So I got something special for you guys. Give me one moment. Let's go ahead and get this. Okay. Y'all see my screen? Oh no, y'all can't see it yet. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all should be able to see the screen now. All right, cool. All right. All right, so what we've been doing, right, is selling things the backwards way. So this is normally how we do it. We take a creative capture page, right? And I'm just talking about the process, right? And this is ugly. I don't have my writing pen, so don't worry about it. Create a capture page. They come over to a sales page, right? Where they buy something, okay? And this can be for anything that you sell, right? This product, page, okay? So this is the thank you page. I just got to show y'all this vision so y'all to understand it. This is the sales page, and this is the capture page. All right. So the way that we've been selling things, the way that we've been doing it, guys, is that we have been sending people to the capture page, sending people to the sales page, and then sending people to a thank you page. Or you've been sending people to your product page, or creating a video on Facebook and sending people to your product page and all that stuff, right? Now, and then with this process, we also run ads and run Facebook campaigns and run all this type of stuff to this process, to this page, right? Now remember, I did the hotel example, and I say the hotel manager, whatever the case may be, the hotel chain, they're looking for products and services. They're looking for somebody that can actually turn towels into butterflies, right? They're looking for somebody that can turn towels into butterflies. And if you sold, your services through this type of process, you would have a video here, and the video would say something like, I turn towels into butterflies at hotels. They would watch the video. They would say, "Oh, that looks nice," and then you would have something where so you selling them the service, and then they get down here and they buy the service, right? And then they go to your thank you page, whatever the case may be. This is how we normally do it, and this is how we normally try to get the sales that we're looking for. Okay, that's the wrong way to do things. So I'm gonna clear this off, and I'm gonna show you guys the way that I'm going to teach you how to do things when you're just getting started, and this is exactly how you get as much money as you want. Check it out. One moment. I'm gonna move, guys. Give me 1 second. Y'all over here. All right, here we go. All right, so keep it on. It came. Okay. So instead of doing that, how about this? How about this? Right? You got a video explaining your expertise. Okay. Or whatever case. This can be a page, can be a video, can be an ad. It could be whatever the case may be. Whatever you're explaining your expertise. And then the next thing that you have, right? And then the next thing that you have, and this grade make y'all laugh. Telephone call. Okay. Whereas though the person calls you on the phone and asks you, can you help them? Right? And then what you want to do is you want to demonstrate your expertise to help them by actually helping them. That's what you want to do. You want to demonstrate your expertise to help them by actually helping them. Right? Now you say, wow, Larry, well, how does that work? Okay. Well, the way that it works is because if you're an expert at something, and like I said, if you know how to locate the person with the problem the right way, whereas though they're telling you what they need help, and then you matching your expertise to the problem that you need to solve, they call you up and they say, hey, can you help me? And then you charge them your high fee rate. Right? You don't charge them $20, $30, $100. You charge them between $500 and $1,000 to solve that problem. You understand what I'm saying? You charge them a premium. And guess what happens? You're going to work with that person, but you're going to get paid enough, right? You're going to get paid enough to make it worth your while. You understand what I'm saying? As working one-on-one. And if you got 3 clients that day, 3 people that day, and you work one-on-one and you're just doing one specific thing that you know how to do, and that you know you're going to help them get results from, you're doing that one specific thing, guess what happened? They walk away happy, you walk away paid, and with a testimonial that you didn't help somebody by actually helping, right? And then when you put on this page that actual case study, how many other people with that same problem you think will want your help? Does it make sense, guys? And then once you start helping all these people, right? Let's just say like you start helping all these people. You understand what I'm saying? These people are going to start talking. They're going to start saying to you, well, since you fixed that problem and this is related, can you also do this? Or do you also need me to help you with this? Or blah, blah, blah. And now when they ask in those questions, you know what product that you need to make for that marketplace. Right? You know what you sell that you need to make for that marketplace. Does this make sense, guys? And I know some of you saying, okay, Larry, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It sounds all fine and dandy. But all in all, I'm not a marketer. Give me 1 second. Right? But all in all, I'm not a marketer. That's what you say. All right, cool. All right, read that. But all in all, you're not a marketer. So that's what you say, right? I'm an affiliate marketer. I have a network marketing company. I sell my own marketing. I sell my own products and services. right? But do you know that there's a front end process that you can put on that as well? I'm sorry, guys, little kids playing in the pool. But there's a front end process that you can put on that. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to teach you guys that process, right? I want to actually teach you how it works. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna teach you guys, right? Let me show you something. You know, if you can still see my screen here. Let me back that out. All right, here we go. Okay, so basically, all right, I got it. All right, there we go. All right, so basically, what's been going on is the fact that we've been doing things backwards, and I'm going to teach you guys how to reverse it. And as soon as you learn how to reverse it and do it the correct way, you're going to make money, right? So you don't start here. Like you don't start with the you don't start here. You don't start with the 3-step process or selling the product or selling the service. You start as an expert, and that's the way that you get paid a lot of money, right? You're probably saying also, well, I don't know what to say to these people. I don't know how to actually do that. What if I had a script for you that was 100% guaranteed to get you between $500 and $1,000 for every person that you talked on the phone? What if I told you I wanted to do that for you? And what if I told you that every time you use it, it not only does it give you the expertise, not only does it help you, what is it called, display your expertise, it also helps you collect the testimonial. It helps you make sure that the person don't have any other follow-up questions that you can also charge things for. You know what I mean? As an entrepreneur, guys, your goal is to make money ASAP, every day, all day, right? And if you out here doing it the way that we used to do it, right? And I'm telling you, it's so frustrating because I would join a company, I would join like a business opportunity, I would join a product or service, and then I'm sitting out here, I'm trying to pitch it, I'm trying to figure out how to discover, I'm trying to figure out how to sell it, and I'm trying to figure out how do I make money with this thing, right? And if I was doing it the right way, I wouldn't have to figure those things out, because the only reason that I would be selling a product is because the problem already exists. Because the problem already exists. And if we don't take heed and we don't pay attention to those things, that is going to be you are going to fail in business. Right? I can't put it no other way. If you don't change the way that you've been doing stuff ASAP, immediately, you are going to fail in business. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so that's pretty much what I've been working on. I went to the One Funnel Away Challenge. I joined the One Funnel Away Challenge 30 days ago. It just ended on the 30th, right? When I joined the One Funnel Away Challenge, the thing that I was expecting to learn was what's the missing piece, and that missing piece was the patterns that already exist in the marketplace, right? And I knew this. It's just that I ignored it, right? What I mean by the patterns, when I was working in sales, I would write a sales script, and if I get to the bottom of my script, it equates to a sale 9 times out of 10, right? Just like this process that I'm showing you guys on the screen, right? This process is going to result in money because it's a proven process. Don't make a difference what you're doing. Word for word, it's a proven process. It's a proven script. You understand what I'm saying? On the internet, you have all types of scripts, all types of processes, all types of patterns that work. You have email patterns that work. You have funnel patterns. You have the way that you sell network marketing company patterns, the way that you sell affiliate product patterns, the way you sell physical products or e-commerce patterns. And I'm talking about the patterns that create the millionaires in record time on the internet. And if you don't know those patterns, you will fail. And I know this to be true. You know why I know it to be true? Because I hit 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, but I couldn't go past the 7-figure mark because I didn't know the patterns. I didn't understand to think about the patterns. I was thinking about logically, starting with a low end product and work your way up the ladder. Logically, you understand what I'm saying? And so when we reform our value ladders, to say, right, if we formed a value ladder, 9 times out of 10, our value ladder start with free, right? This will be free, right? This will be low ticket, okay? Low ticket, okay? And this will be high. This will be high ticket, okay? What's up, Taj? Just seeing that you jumped on here. All right, so this will be high ticket. Yeah, John, you didn't miss too much. You only missed me talking about the reverse factor. So this will be your free low ticket, then high ticket. That's how we created our value. Our value ladders, and that's how we think about it in our mind. Because logically, the person's supposed to buy something low first before he graduates to the next step. That's how broke people think about it. But you know how rich people think about it? Rich people don't think about it like that at all. It's not even like a second thought. And I'm talking about the wealthy people who know the patterns, who understand the process, right? They start high here, right? And they start mid-range here. You understand what I'm saying? And then this is extra. Extra high here, right? And I'm not even going to explain that level. I'm gonna leave that level for people that's actually going to join the mastermind. All right. So you start with your high ticket here. You start with your medium ticket here, and a medium ticket is an evergreen campaign that you're going to run on autopilot all the time. This is supposed to be your first value ladder that you start with whenever you join a business. And then when I the one I just drew out before this one, that is your follow-up value ladder. That's when you put your low ticket, blah, 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 because you're only supposed to sell those things. Sell those specialized training course analysis, stuff like that, to your warm market, right? And when you do this, your warm market becomes expansive. It becomes explosive. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this, right? So you say, okay, all right, now does this make sense, guys? I need that script. Right. Is it making sense? Okay, cool. All right, so this is what I got, okay? First off, so that's that part. I'm gonna teach you guys some patterns and some formulas that's going to make your business explode, right? If you rock it with me, that's what you're gonna learn. If you're not, it might take you a while to learn it, okay? So just real quick, guys, I had to make a power move real fast because our team trip is going to be on the is it the Symphony of the Seas? I think it's the Symphony of the Seas. I think it is. It's one of the Royal Caribbeans, right? A Caribbean cruise, and we're going to leave from the port of Miami, right? So I'm down here in Miami, and I actually, made a power move, and I'm gonna be resigning here for the next 8 months to a year. You understand what I'm saying? And when I tell you guys that the weather is like paradise here, like I can see the ocean over there, it's right there, but like you might can see it behind the trees. I'm not sure. But it's right there. And the water is so blue. It's so crystal clear. But I needed to make sure that you guys, when you came into town, I didn't want to be coming into town, and I didn't want you coming into town like, all right, Larry, so what's the happenings? And I didn't know, right? So I wanted to move here. Our team trip is going to be on September the 3rd. That's a Team No Boss Lifestyle Cruise. It's going to be September the 3rd. And that's where we're all going. I have the website and all that stuff. I'll have that stuff out to you probably in the next several days or whatever the case may be. Okay, but that's something that's going, and that's the reason I came here. The second reason is because it's time to make some power moves, and it's time for me to show you guys how to get this money. You understand what I'm saying? We haven't sold not one product, not one simple product on the internet as a team to the outside world in almost a year and 6 months, right? But why is it that I got the means to still do and be and try and do whatever I want to do? Because I pay attention to detail and I understand these patterns, guys, right? I understand how to make money as a rule, a generalization. I know what creates money as a rule, which means that, 1 + 1 equals what? 2, right? You can't make 3 from 1 + 1. It's impossible. You understand what I'm saying? Money works the same way. If you do this plus this, it equals cash. Equates to money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to teach you guys that. And so what we're doing, we're starting up a new program. It's called Front End. Let me come down here. Right. So it gives you a couple things, right? The first thing that you're going to get when I'm going to be teaching you guys, and this is all outside of the script. I'm going to give you the script as a bonus, right? But understand how to find your ideal target audience effortlessly. There is a long, detailed formula, and when you put this formula together, guys, this gives you what you're going to sell the audience. It gives you your webinar. It gives you your products and services, and every funnel. It gives you your high ticket stuff. It gives you everything in this one exercise that you do. Locate the problem and kill it. And it's kind of like cheating because people want it. Like if I had a problem with my back, or if I had a problem like that I needed like help with, and I seen this, I'm going to grab it. That's just what it happens, right? So listen, guys, like the things is going to happen. Let me show my screen because I don't think I was showing my screen. Give me 1 second. Show my screen real fast. Okay. There we go. All right, there we go. Y'all see that? Let me close this other screen out. All right, we should be good now. All right, so you're going to get the onboarding hacks, right? That's one of the things we're doing. I'm starting a new product or a company called Front. The front end is to teach you how to sell stuff and make money today, right? How to start from high ticket and then move into your steady stream of income. And that's the difference process, right? So you're going to get the onboarding hacks. Second thing that you're going to get is the wire hacks, because once you know what to sell at the marketplace, how do you actually put it into a funnel, right? We don't build funnels. We don't write funnels. We assemble them. They are assembled based on this process that I'm going to teach you guys. And when you got this process, you say, okay, well, this process leads to that type of funnel. Let me use a free plus shipping funnel. Let me use a webinar funnel. Oh, let me use an application funnel. The process tells you what funnel to use, and I'm going to teach you guys how that's done, right? And then you already got the marketplace from the process. So when you put your funnel in the market, you make a bunch of money. That's just what it is. We're going to get you the wire hacks, right? We're going to get you the offer hacks, which is the expert secrets formula to making sales, right? The reason a product don't sell is because it's a commodity. So if you selling makeup, or if you selling travel, you selling, whatever the case may be, and somebody else selling all the same stuff, what makes you different from everybody else? You got to know how to turn these things into offers. And so we're going to teach you that. When I first learned how to do an offer, like I was in the MCA space and I was selling training products to those representatives. There was 300,000 people selling training products to those representatives. Why was our team the best team, the number one team? Because I knew how to create an offer that was irresistible to you guys who had the problem. Does that make sense? And I turned that simple, solution into a $27,000 per month income, right? Don't let this stuff pass you by, guys. You also want to get the next level cheat sheet. So every funnel I build for every product that I have, and I'm a ClickFunnels affiliate. I love ClickFunnels. I will never leave them. ClickFunnels have about 13 products that you can sell as an affiliate. I'm going to create a funnel around each one of those products. You're going to watch me create it inside this program. And if you want the funnel, it's yours. You can have it. No charge for it, no nothing. You can have those funnels as I design them, the word and the copy, the everything, you can have them. Because if you have a funnel that's going to, let's say, like, for instance, Russell Brunson's Perfect Webinar, right? That's a $997 program that you get paid 40% off of. And if you got an automated system that actually rocks that out for you, wouldn't you love to have that? It's called passive income, guys. That's what it's called. It's called passive income. What's up, John? Right? So you're going to get that. You're going to get the publishing hacks, which means that you got to create publishing content. You got to create lives. You got to create YouTube videos. You got to publish. You got to write blogs. You got to talk. You got to do something in order to let people know that you exist. But again, it's a pattern and it's a formula for creating the right products. What do you say in your videos? How do you format it? How long it's supposed to be? All of these things you're supposed to, like what I'm doing right now. This is a pattern. I'm not just giving you guys information. I'm actually following a formula. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna teach you those formulas, guys, because once you learn them, it is the rule to create money. The rule to create money. When I first got on the internet, I would create a video. I would literally see somebody jump. Y'all probably seen it. See somebody jump on the live, like on the YouTube, And I'm talking, I'm like, oh yeah, hey, what's going on? And then they just bounce out, they just leave, right? So how do you make people stay? What do you say to people to make them intrigued? And then most of all, how do you make them take action to whatever it is that you're doing? There's a pattern, there's a formula for that, and that's what you're going to learn inside of Publishing Hacks. Does it make sense? Guys, this is front end. This is not on the market right now. If you go to the website where everybody was getting in, there was, a waiting list, which means that I'm only giving this inside the team because I don't want to lose. I don't want to leave you guys behind. You understand what I'm saying? This product is going on sale, right? It's called Front End, and it has, pretty much everything that we're going to have in there. Okay. Just to give you guys a recap, you're going to get onboard hacks, which is the buyer's attraction formula. You're going to get wire hacks, which is the funnel framing essentials. You're going to get offer hacks, which is the expert's formula to making sales now. You're going to get 3 bonuses, the next level cheat sheets, so that you can know how to actually build these funnels and take my share funnels if you like. You're going to get publish hacks, so you know actually what to say in your videos that you're going to be placing in your funnels, on your YouTube channel, your podcasts, and all your shows, right? You're going to also have Voxer access to me as a bonus so that I can actually get you guys started, or if you have a question, you can rock out Blasey Boom, and that can be that, right? All this is a total value of $4,621, but today, you don't pay $497. You're only going to pay $49.95 because I still want the rest of the team to rock with me. After this today, when the timer hits 0, right? Today, it's not no timer that I'm putting up here, but when it hits 0, when today is over with, this is going off the market. Everybody that's in front end, and a bunch of you guys are in it already. So everybody that's in, we're starting training tomorrow, and we're going to be rocking out. The first thing I'm going to be teaching you guys is that new sales script so that you can start getting money tomorrow, right? If you got a skill set, right? And I don't care what skill it is. If you know how to create resumes, if you know how to, I don't care what it is. There's a problem for everything. You understand what I'm saying? I can teach you how to get anywhere between $500 and $1,000 starting tomorrow with the script when you get on the phone with your audience. Make sense? So you're going to get that, okay? So you don't pay $497. You don't pay $4,621. You're only going to pay $49 today to jump on board. Doors close after that, and then we rocking out, right? And here's another thing. We got about 14 people in, so only have six more spots open. I want 20 people rocking out with through this process. I have 6 more spots open. If you're not in, guys, get in. If you're selling on the internet, if you're doing things online, I just got finished learning from $100 million man. I just moved to Miami, as you can see. I'm not playing no games. If you want this information, get on board. If you don't, I'm going to holler at you. So it's 2 things that you can do at this point. 2 things. You can go ahead and take the ride for yourself, and you will figure it out. Once you join masterminds, once you get in group coachings, once you start having a mentor you, right? Yes, you're going to pay $1,000, $10,000, $25,000 for the information I'm releasing. There is no way I can change the world if my prices are $25,000 for the information for this information, and this is the information that they only keep in those sacred meetings. If you think I'm lying, go join OFA, go join the One Phone Away Challenge, and see if they teach you guys half this stuff. You understand? So it is very, very, very imperative that you jump on board if you want to be a full-time entrepreneur with no money worries and can do and travel anywhere you want. Does it make sense, guys? Shoe Church Restaurant. All right, I'm gonna go check that out, Miss D. And where it sits at? It sits on the waterfront. I don't know where I'm at. I'm down here on 30th. I'm like right in the heart of the strip on South Beach. Okay. Yeah, Symphony of the Seas. That's what it is. Jay. G. All right, cool. Right. So, 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the comments. As soon as I find out how to do it. All right, so that's the link right there that you go right? It's on the page and it's inside the comments, right? So you just click the link. It's going to take you to PayPal. You're going to click the button. You're going to join, and you're going to get all this goodness, right? This is not being released for another 7 to 14 days, and it's going to be released at full price, right? For the actual course for, but then the bonuses is going to cost more, right? Don't be that person when you see somebody on our team make a bunch of money and you're like, man, I should have jumped in there. Don't be that person, right? What I've learned in this industry is that if you miss the opportunity, it's really hard to get it back, right? I don't want you to miss your opportunity because I did that before. I did that with a couple companies. And now when I look at the people like Ray Higdon, when I look at the people like David Sharp, right? And I know that I was with those people the same time that they were making six figures. We were all in the same company called Numis. It was a network marketing company. And they jumped into an opportunity that I didn't want to take because I'm like, I'm not going to pay somebody $25,000 to be in that. That's ludicrous. I can learn it on my own. And now look where they're at. Just look at those names. Look where they at and look where I'm at, right? I'm not a multi-millionaire right now. I'm barely crossing multiple six figures. But the point is that I understand those things now. So I never missed another opportunity. And that's why I was able to create the cash flow that I had. Now I understand the patterns about to take it to the next level. So I'm calling my shot and I want you to ride the journey with me. You're going to see me create product after product after product inside front end, and you can copy my success formula. But you're going to see me create $1 million residual passive income within the next 90 days. That's what you're going to see, right? It's not a guesstimate. It's formulated. It's systematic. It's scripted. You understand what I'm saying? And if you want to do half of that, guys, come and join me. Let's rock and roll. All right? Any questions? Yeah, if you're already in, you're going to already, I'm about to put y'all in the group and we about to rock off. If you're already in, Ms. Desiree, don't worry about it. If you're already in, don't worry about it. For my Accelerate members, right, we have a very important meeting coming up. The meeting is very important because it talks about the profit sharing pool, okay? So I have not forgot about that pool. We're going to have that meeting as soon as I organize all these things so that we can get the ball rolling, and I'm going to have the meeting. I'm going to tell you about all the exciting things we got going on for Accelerate, okay? All right, guys. So listen, it's 11:05. I gotta get out of here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay. So that's my spill, Sergio. I'm gonna call you in a little bit. Greg, I'm gonna call you in like 2 seconds so we can link up and let's see what's happening. All right, guys. Any questions, real quick before we go? Let's see something. All right. So y'all like everything? Everything cool? Y'all can still see me, hear my voice? Y'all still there? I just came down here a day ago. I just was here a day ago. So yeah, I'm down here. It's about to be on and popping. It's about to be on and popping, and it's lovely down here. I hit y'all from the beach a little bit. All right, but let's rock out, guys. We got a lot of work. My goal is to make money, right? You try to make money, let's go. If you're not, then it is what it is. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna end this live, and we'll just go